What's going on, everybody? Evan Bailey with NC Fusion here. Wanted to go over our college recruiting highlight reel, give you some tips of how to format it, what to put into it, where to get clips from, and then, show you some examples of some players who have already done it, both in and out of the club. Today, we're going to be looking at Viviana Miedema. She's a striker for Arsenal Women's Football Club and the Netherlands national team. World-class player, and I really thought it would be easy to get some great clips of her. So we're going to start on her Instat page. And if you look at the top right corner, you'll see goals, assists, errors leading to goal, best and worst actions. And if you click on the Best Actions tab, it'll take you to an entire playlist that's curated of clips that, Instat has deemed to be her best actions, whether this be goals, assists, dribbles, key passes, challenges, pressing, anything that, they thought it was worthy to note as some of her best actions. You can scroll up and down the playlist, and if you click on the highlight, you see a highlight that you really like, and you click on it, it will give you an option to download it. You see that little download tab. If you press it, it'll give you the option to select what quality you want to download the video in. I recommend 1080p only because it's the highest quality on there, but I don't know that I really needed to say that. So from there, you can also go back onto her Instat page and you'll see all of her skills broken down: finishing, dribbling, key passes, headers, counterattacks, anything. So if you click on that, it'll do the same thing for those moments as it did with the best actions, and then you just pick the clips you want from there. That's just one way to do it, rather than sorting through all of the VO footage or any home footage that you have. Now, if that's the way you're going to go, feel free to watch the video and document the times and moments, and then you just clip it out from there. Just a little more time consuming, but not a bad way to do it. So today, the software that we're going to use, that I use personally, is LumaFusion. It's about a $30 app that you can get on the App Store through the Apple Store. Use it on iOS, your iPhone, your iPad. I'm not entirely sure that you can use it on a Mac or an Android. But when you compare it to some video editing software that costs $500 or more, it's really high quality, really user-friendly, and it really helps you put together a quality edit of whatever you want to put together. So we're going to slide over to that. And if you look here, I've already put together a title screen for Viviana. So I've just taken a picture of her. Usually you use a headshot or a picture of you playing, and then I added in a title screen. So you do that by hitting the plus button down below, and then you hit overlay title. Then if you double click on that, it'll give you the option to edit it, and then you can click on the text box, and then you can edit whatever information you need. I struggled to actually edit it while doing the video, so I've already put that information in there for you. But if you look, I've got her name, number, teams that she plays for, position, and then from there you can feel free to add in your height, weight. It's really important that you put your birth year, because that's how college coaches recruit. They want to make sure that you're a class of 23, 24, so on, whatever it may be. But you can add in, your high school team, club team. You can add in any accolades that you have, whether that be academic or playing. Anything that you think is really important that you want to put out there for college coaches to see, you put that right there on the very first title screen. And then you can feel free to add in, a personal email for them to reach you at, and I've just made one up for her, so don't put too much stock in that, but we're going to go back. So from the title screen, what you want to do, the very first clip that you have in your highlight reel is going to be the best clip that you have, the best highlight, your best moment in a game that is captured on film. So right here, I already know which one it is, so I'm just going to grab it, I'm going to drag it down, and I'm going to add it in. Now with LumaFusion, with this software, you'll know you can add it to the next clip if it has that little yellow bracket there. If you go to put it over another clip, it'll highlight that box in yellow, and what it's going to do is going to replace it, so you'll actually lose it. And I'll show you what happens. So if you do that, it'll hit replace clip, and you hit cancel replace. Then you just grab it and drag it down. And if you ever make a mistake, you can always just hit the undo button. But I'll just show it to you as it is. So how to look, you'll have the title screen, which has all the information you want coaches to see, and then it'll go right into what I deem is her best highlight that I've downloaded. So boom, making a statement immediately 13, 14 seconds into the highlight clip. So that's going to draw the coach's attention in it. It's going to make them want to watch more. From there, I'm just going to select the rest of her clips in no specific order. This will just make it easier for me to get everything down. I've got about 19 clips on here, but get it all onto the stream of videos so that it's actually easier to get going. So then I'll just click that, drag it down here, and then what you'll see is they'll all populate up here. So you just start it over just to kind of see how it flows, hit play. And from there, you can just drag and edit whatever you want in whatever order. So it's really important that when creating the highlight reel, you don't just highlight one dimension of your game. If you're a goalkeeper, you don't want to just show all of your saves. If you're a midfielder, you don't want to just show all of your long passes. If you're a forward, you don't want to just show all of your goals. Make sure to add in what you believe are the best elements of your game, whether that be long passing, finishing, heading, tackling, transitioning, distribution. Add in a variety of different clips so that college coaches can actually see everything about you as a player without having to reach out and ask for more footage. So from there, the total time of the highlight reel, it shouldn't be more than 5 minutes. The little sweet spot is 3 to 5 minutes. Anything shorter than that, and you're not giving them a chance to see enough of you as a player. Anything longer than that, they may just stop watching and then miss some important information. So anything that you really, really want to showcase or display, make sure you fit into that 3 to 5 minute range. That way they can see what they need to see. They can reach out to you if they find interest, and you feel really good about everything that you've put together. So from here, I'm going to take you to an ECNL player that I found an example of who's created her highlight video online. So right here is an example of, a girl that's your age, currently going through the same process you are, and you can see the video that she's put together. So right off the bat, you can see she's got a headshot or a picture of her playing, and then I'm gonna hit play, and you'll kind of see what she's put together from there. So we'll pause it there. She's got her name, class, positions that she plays, and the teams that she plays for. She's got a high school and a club team. The next slide, she's got a lot of information to put on here. Right here, she's got all of her accolades kind of separated by year. And then in the upper right corner, she got her date of birth, her height, her weight, preferred foot, GPA, and any other sports that she plays. So the one thing that she's done that you can do, and again, you have a lot of freedom in how you do it, she's broken it down into different categories. So initially, she's got her goals and her finishing. And then so every single clip for the next 3 to 4 minutes is going to be all of her goals that she scored. And then it'll go to her assists and playmaking, which you can see in the top left corner, and then dribbling, and then strength and balance. I don't know that you necessarily need to break it down that specifically. If you kind of just add in a variety to highlight the best facets of your game, it's going to be great, okay? If you look down here, she's packed in so much information and so many clips that the video it's over 10 minutes long. It's 10 minutes long in totality. Great, she's got a lot of clips that she wants to show, but 5 minutes in, after watching all the goals she scored, coaches may be like, okay, you can score goals, great. What else can you do? And that's where you really want to set yourself apart, where it's like, hey, I can score goals, I can create goals, I can make my teammates better around me, and I run, I press, I tackle, I don't get beat 1v1 defensively, and I have, accountability and ownership in my play. So if you just watch here, you can see that she's highlighted herself right in the middle. Oh, sorry. As the ball's coming down, she stops, she pauses, and she highlights herself kind of to distinguish. That's something you can add in if you feel like the video quality isn't good enough. really simple. You know, you can do that through the photo app on your phone. Veo allows you to draw on any clips, so you don't need some sort of specific video editing software for that, whether it be an arrow, a circle as she has, whatever it is to kind of just distinguish yourself right there in the crowd of people might help you to stand out, but it's not a necessity. So just a couple of clips so you can see it play through. And if you look down here, I'm gonna go 3-4 minutes in, and we're still on goals. Okay, so it's 3-4 minutes of goals. At this point, I'm watching it, I'm like, great, you can score, awesome. Seriously, what else can you do? So I'm gonna fast forward all the way to the end, just so that you don't have to sit here and watch the entire thing. I'd like to see if she has a slide at the end. So we had a title page to start that has all of your information on it. One thing you can do is you can add this to the end. It's kind of the same exact process as you did at the beginning. Just kind of re-emphasizing your personal email, thanking them for watching, putting any pertinent information again at the end. So just to review a couple of video editing softwares, this is the one that I use today, Luma Fusion. You get it on the App Store. It's about $30 up front. There's no subscription. You pay one fee and you're done. There are things that you can purchase in the app, whether that be additional soundtracks, anything that you'd want to add in. But for the most part, $30 and you're done. And then some of the other products that I found were through Adobe. So Adobe Pro, obviously it's top of the line, but it can cost up to $300 a year, I believe was the cost. So the first 7 days are free. You go down here and then it's $21 a month. Now, I'm not familiar with this platform, but you definitely can learn it. They definitely have instructional videos how to use it. The next one down from Pro is the Premiere Elements is another option. So I've read that is incredibly user-friendly as well. And then Cyberlink Power Director, just another option. At the end of the day, if you don't want to use any of those, the iMovie app right here comes on all of your Mac products, definitely not on Windows. But you would just click Movie, and then you would add in, so here's the title photo that I used, and then here's a video that I made. So you would just hit Create Movie, and then you could rearrange those clips however you wanted to do. So you would just grab it, and then you could just move it however, and then that would give you the order. In my experience, iMovie is just a bit more difficult to use, but it is an option. But that's it for me, guys. So I appreciate you checking in on the video. If you have any follow-up questions or need any help in actually getting clips or access to the clips, please reach out to me. Just wanted to give you some examples and some insight on to how all of it works. So appreciate it, guys. Thanks.
Will go for goal from there, I'm sure. No. Miedema back to goal. Looking for this hat-trick. Op the underside.
Lieke Martens, Miedema, eerste poging, eerste redding van de keeper. Miedema nog een keer, houdt de bal binnen, legt hem terug en dan is het wel raak.
Save, Sean Rogers. Miedema is trying more power, this time a better.
Not going her way against Reading. She's got time though, and she's got passing range. That's a lovely ball.
Stenius. Meyer. Miedema chases and is up against Skills here and does well to beat the Reading loanee. Still going, Miedema.
Half time with only a goal in it, still right in the contest as Miedema slides one in.
Just a reminder, the math's pretty simple. If that's a draw, Arsenal must win. Then they...
Лин. Вилмс в центре, четвертый Ник Ньюэн и третий Стефани Ван де Граст. Первая атака сборной Нидерландов и тут же гол.
Aggregate of 31 goals to 2 still wasn't enough. Looking for the opener here.
All Black Stenius will make it 4.
This sort of run in the first half. Untidy ball off though. Miedema has a second chance to feed it through to Mead. There's her pace. There's her pace. Has it taken a clear of Ericsson? This is where Arsenal absolutely dominates. That's a lovely ball by.
Meadow. Extra emphasis on Arsenal. Got Miedemar in a good position twice. Here she is. Once she sliced it, the other time she drilled it off the bar. This time she's played a brilliant pass. Black steadiest. Full.
Good interception by Little. Little slides it through. Miedemar on the angle. Miedemar's reverse ball.
Miedemar. Left-hand side again. She's got the pace to get around Millie Bright. It's a tight angle. Left-footed cross, and it's in.
Miedemar, and she has her second. Easy as that. Villa stood off and stood off.